All right, we're back again.
Yes, we are.
I had my little break, and I was enjoying the not having to worry about Lobotomy Corporation Day 49.
I feel like now we're really perhaps the most immersed, because this is the kind of drudgery. This is the kind of expectation you'd get for actually working here, right? Like, you don't know if you're gonna die, so you kind of dread every day having to walk down the halls.
I suppose so.
Right? I don't know.
I suppose so.
Okay, so we get the calm before the storm.
Right.
And we have another strategy to try once the storm begins.
I mean, we'll see if that works.
Yeah.
So you may or may not be aware of this, but you weren't here last week.
Yes. I'm sorry. I was not here, dear viewers. I had some plumbing issues I had to take care of over the weekend.
Yeah. So because of that, I was forced to entertain people myself by doing Resident Evil stuff.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I don't know if that was actually entertaining or not, but it's a thing that happened.
All right.
And you are solely to blame.
Okay.
So I wanted to get that out of the way beforehand. If you were one of the two people who watched those videos, and if they were not very good, it's not.
Okay.
It.
Okay.
I didn't have a segue from that.
No, it's fine. So here, I've got a segue. Earlier this month, February 2019, there's a J-pop group called the Banana Monkeys.
The Banana Monkeys.
The Banana Monkeys, yeah.
Do the monkeys like bananas, or are they monkeys made of bananas?
I'm going to presume the first one.
You know what they say about presumption?
You make a prez of you and me?
Okay.
No, wait. I was trying to think of a actual thing to do with the assumption one, but anyway, yeah. So the Banana Monkeys have found a interesting way to make money. They are selling their used bathwater. They're bottling and selling.
Fuck.
Their used bathwater. Yeah, and it's going for about $900 a bottle.
Are they like really like big names in Japan?
I don't know. I've never heard of them, but I haven't heard of a lot in Japan.
Like, who is buying these things?
Like idol otakus.
I guess they're apparently crazy.
Yeah. So
Amber keeps me aboobed of the goings on of idol fans, who are not actually idol at all. They are very active.
Oh. Well, so I just read that the bottles have all sold.
Oh, darn.
Yeah.
Well, I was going to ask you to pick me up some.
Right.
But
There's this promotional video of the two girls from Banana Monkeys.
I was just going to say, I guess I should have clarified, is this a girl group or a guy group?
Yeah, no, it's a girl group.
Okay.
Guy water would not have sold, except,
I disagree.
I mean, the thing is, Amber would have bought it all. But
Well, Amber's not an idol, like, groupie
oh
herself.
god, I thought you were going to execute.
Yeah. No! Stop! Wait, are you coming or going?
But, no, yeah, so there's a promotional video of these girls in a bathtub. The water is purple.
They are bathing with the bathtub water?
Yeah, it's their bathwater. It's their used bathwater.
No, oh no, I thought you meant somebody bought the bath water.
No. The promotional video is of the girls from the Banana Monkeys in a tub. The water is purple, so it's presumably full of lots of chemicals to keep it fragrant or something.
I mean, I think that would be a downside to the people who are buying this stuff.
Yeah, well.
I would think
Anyway.
they'd want it to be, pure.
Yeah, so, hey, that just happened in Japan. That's all there is to that. There's no...
Happened in Japan is a rhyme.
It is a rhyme.
Yes. And just in time.
Let's see.
Do we have a segue from that?
I'm looking.
I'm trying to distract myself from the
from the impending doom.
Which is the worst kind of doom. The best kind of doom is Doctor Doom.
Huh. Okay, so here's an interesting thing. Somebody interviewed the director of Final Fantasy XIV, the MMO one.
And one of the few uncontested successes of the series.
Yeah.
In recent memory.
So they
I heard they were having a collab with Nier Automata.
Yeah, I did hear that too. Yeah, I definitely heard that.
You could get like a 2B costume, and I think there's a class based on Nier you could also unlock or some crap like that.
Yeah, it's the
something breaker. Gunbreaker?
Gunbreaker, yeah. It's a tank that uses a gunblade as its primary weapon. But it is the kind of gunblade where the barrel of the gun actually goes down the spine of the blade.
Oh.
So presumably it can actually shoot bullets. So that's good. Yeah, I remember now. It said that the ammo... It's magic ammo, and it... I don't know. Does more damage. I forgot, actually. But presumably you do a kind of thing where you slash with the blade, and as the slash is finishing, is cleaving through them, yet the barrel's pointed right at them, so you just pull the trigger and put a bullet in them.
Right.
It's better than the 8 gun blade, which was ludicrous. And the gun barrel, the revolver barrel, didn't interact with the blade. I mean, it did, but nonsensically, you know.
And it was unclear if it used, like, ammo or...
Yeah.
Or whatever.
And pulling the trigger somehow did the blade something.
It caused, like, an explosion that, made the blade, like, vibrate at, like, a high frequency or something. Which helped it cut better or something like that.
So it's like Raiden's vibrato sword or whatever the hell.
Yeah.
Yeah, his sword does the vibrationals, right?
Well, his sword is a high frequency.
Yeah, and it vibrates the molecules.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
For all the shit I give it, 13 actually probably had the most functional gunblade because it was a sword that turns into a gun.
Oh.
Yeah.
So that's cool.
I mean, that's kind of the point of a gunblade. You would
think. I mean, that's the best one.
Yeah, Lightning would turn her thing from a sword into a gun, as needed. And it was a pretty seamless transition, as I recall. So, neat. I don't know how we got on that.
No, anyway.
Right, 14.
Yeah, no, so 14. This, at the Paris Fan Festival, presumably, which takes place in Paris.
I mean, you would think.
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest, I'm just going completely out on a limb and assuming it is in Paris. I have the ability to check that right now, but I'm not going to.
You're assuming or you're presuming?
Well...
Because you know what they say about presumption.
Yeah. I am not going to check that. I'm not going to fact check myself. Deal with it. This is at the Paris Fan Festival.
Well, that means you're assuming.
Yeah.
Presuming means you're predicating it upon a premise.
Right.
So I use presume. I learned to use presume in my work.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. So yeah, a guy, I don't know who asked, a person asked Yoshida, what's his face? Naoki Yoshida. So, what he thinks... Well, here's the question. The interviewer says, for the future of online in Final Fantasy, as a director, what kind of elements do you think Final Fantasy 16 and 17 should offer?
Well, fire, water, thunder is pretty important. I'd say like holy and dark and wind and earth and am I missing any? Did I say ice? Ice.
So
that's my answer. What was his?
I mean, I read the question word for word. I might as well read the response here. Yoshida says, you guys are asking some tough questions. That's funny. I thought FanFests were supposed to be fun. But here we are with this super hard question. First, if you're asking whether the Final Fantasy series we'll get another MMO soon, I think the chances are unlikely, so long as Final Fantasy XIV is doing well. On that note, personally speaking, I'd like to see a Final Fantasy that is straightforward fantasy. One that doesn't have much machinery and with no mecha in it.
Great, it's Red, who's my fixer.
After all, we're having trouble with the Garlean Empire being too powerful. And he says, okay, that was a bad joke, but I don't... That must be lost in translation.
Is that a joke?
Yeah, that's...
Is that something that's, like, funny if...
yeah, if you are speaking Japanese.
If you play the game or something?
No, because I played it a little, and yeah, the Garlean Empire is badass, but...
Oh, okay.
That's not a... it must be a lost in translation joke.
Is that, like, Frieza's power level is Japanese for nice guy?
Yeah, or something like that. But, yeah, so... Yeah, that's from the horse's mouth. He wants the next installments... Oh, shit. Did we red shield them? That doesn't matter. They're alive.
It's fine. He's a lot more manageable if without the stupid damage buffs.
Yeah. Anyway, so yeah, from the horse's mouth, the guy wants...
But these shithead employees keep throwing themselves at him.
He wants future Final Fantasies to
no,
not include machinery.
I clicked away! Stop murdering my employees!
Which, I mean, at this point is a little weird because I feel like Magitech armor is almost super iconic.
I mean, it's iconic for 6. I can't say if it's iconic for 14.
I mean, it kind of is because like the Empire all rides around in it, and they're the kind of the mech capital.
Well, the Gestalian Empire certainly did. I don't know about the 14 Empire, do they?
Yeah, they do.
Oh, okay.
Because the way you get your Magitech armor mount in 14 is to steal it from the Garlean Empire.
Ah, okay.
Wow. He's not dead?
Oh, he didn't die. That's certainly weird. And my guys are like, you...
Ooh, nice dodge.
They all went like the worst possible way.
I mean, one person can just tap him.
I'm gonna have Miho do it.
Oh, okay. Oh, with the gun.
Yeah, I don't want to do it right now because he's gonna fire like straight up. Where'd he go?
He went down, I think.
Oh, he went. Yeah? Oh, he's down.
Yeah.
I'm worried that he's gonna fire straight up and he's gonna hit the guys.
Oh, I got you.
So actually, I guess I just move these guys like that. But yeah, like that's sort of weird that he didn't want to answer like a legitimate question.
I mean, he did. It's just I'm trying to imagine. No, okay. We don't need to red shield. I'm just trying to imagine. What was it? I think 9 was the least mecha Final Fantasy. I mean, after 6, because the ones before.
I was going to say, Evan, you're about to ask a very stupid question. So do you want to
No.
opportunity to retreat? Yes.
I mean,
yeah, 9 was intentionally a throwback to the classic style of game.
Yeah, I feel like once they introduced kind of the mechanical element, it was a never look back, except for 9.
I mean, the airship showed up as early as the first game, actually. Although in the first game, it was like a piece of like precursor tech you found, and you made it fly by like sticking the float stone into it. I forget if it was 2 or 3. I want to say 2. No, 2 had airships. I think they were just like elaborate taxis, basically. You would hop on one. It was like public transportation.
Okay.
And then I think 3 was the first game that actually had a Sid in it, and he was of the mold that we're familiar with.
Okay.
The airship engineer kind of guy.
And I mean, the director seems to be saying more, I guess, mecha and less. I mean, the blimp kind of airship is sort of... It's not steampunk, but it's more like...
Well, they've never been blimps. They've always been ships, like sailing ships with propellers.
Like propeller ships, yeah.
Yeah.
But I think he's talking about mecha as in... Yeah, like the Magitech armor or like...
and guns and stuff.
Yeah.
Presumably. Yeah. That's the heavier technological elements didn't start showing up until 6, because 6 was like steampunk,
Yeah.
and then 7 went like full on like cyberpunk,
Right.
and 8 was stupid.
Yeah, and then 9 purposefully went, we're going old school, like we're going wood and we're going back to wood tech.
Well,
for 9, right?
I mean, the greatest man-made weapon in 9 was the black mage.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah, that was a plot point.
Yeah, I forgot about that.
They were building the black mages in their castle. So
Okay.
so that's, I mean, that is technically Magitech.
Yeah, and then 10 was definitely mecha. I didn't play...
No. 10 was Machina.
Okay, fine. all right.
You have to use the terms, or it sounds stupid, Evan.
Okay. Yeah, I didn't play 11, so I have no idea.
11, as I recall, was kind of just basic. Like, there was like kind of low-tech, like steampunk. Like, there were like gears and engines in some of the cities, and there were the propeller-style airships, but
Yeah.
I don't remember if guns were a thing. But it was fairly low-tech for the most part.
And then, I mean, it was there in 12. It was definitely there in 13.
Definitely there. Well, 13 was full-on like sci-fi.
Yeah. And then 14, yeah.
13 had actual giant robots.
Yeah. And then 15, yeah, again.
Well, 15 had like...
Because the Empire had robo-soldiers and stuff.
Well, I was going to say 15 had cars.
Well, yeah.
And guns. So, but people were still using magic and swords and cup of noodles.
Yeah.
So,
Did you ever get the Nissan noodle cup head in that game?
No, I did not.
Okay.
I tend to play those games like for the story.
Yeah.
And then like there is a degree to which side stuff and like post game stuff will interest me, but like the noodle head was not one of those.
Right.
Was not one of those things. No. Speaking of Final Fantasy and Final Fantasy adjacent things, I was telling you before the video about how I've been playing Kingdom Hearts 3 all week.
Yes.
And I fucking hated it.
Yeah, I mean...
Which disappointed me, because I didn't go into the game wanting to hate it. I liked Kingdom Hearts a lot when I was younger, but my god, it's quite bad. And we were watching like recap videos.
Yeah.
Trying to puzzle out the stuff. Some of the story stuff that I found.
Yeah, the story... We watched 2 videos trying to explain the story. One of them wasn't a serious try, but one kind of was.
Yeah.
And by the end of the video, I felt my brain processing slow down. Like, normally, like, you know, I imagine when I have a thought, my neurons go, hey, look at this, and they just kind of toss the ball and the electrical signal goes, and the other one catches it and goes, yeah, that's a good idea, and he tosses it, but it was kind of like one neuron just had like a bowling ball, and it had to slowly roll it over to the other one. And then it's like, oh, this is heavy. Why are we throwing this shit around?
Well, as I was telling you,
yeah,
before the video, I had a friend who was telling me that she wanted to play Kingdom Hearts 3, but she was worried that like she didn't have the story, like, you know, background knowledge needed to understand it. Yeah. And I told her, well, I mean, like, I played Kingdom Hearts 1 and 2 back in the day, and I'm pretty sure I remember the plot well enough.
Yeah.
And I'm pretty sure, like, you don't need to know that much about the story. I mean, this game was made, like, you know, fucking million years after the last entry. Like, they're gonna provide, you know, catch up, you know, resources for you. So I think I'm pretty good. So yeah. I started playing the game, and I got through the end of the first world, and I was like, there's a lot of stuff that I don't really know what's going on here. So I'm gonna watch these handy dandy recap videos that are actually included on the disc.
Yeah.
And hopefully that'll help me catch up. And when I finished watching like all 5 of them, I knew less about the plot.
Yeah.
than I did going into it. So to quote Ansem from the end of Kingdom Hearts 1, Kingdom Hearts!
Wait, Alex. See, I try to get people to explain it to me, but the thing is, whenever I just ask them a basic, the basics seems to be what eludes people more than the intricacies and some weird kind of not correct structure. Because, okay, let me try this, Alex.
Yes.
What is Kingdom Hearts? Like, is it a place?
Yes.
Yes, it is a place. Okay, can you go there? Like, is it a place you can visit?
Yeah, there's a giant fucking door that you have to unlock to get to Kingdom Hearts.
Okay, and we don't know what's in there.
Well, as Sora tells us at the end of Kingdom Hearts 1, which is, to my knowledge, isn't actually predicated on any real knowledge, but
Right.
Kingdom Hearts is light.
Okay, Kingdom Hearts is like, and I know,
And Ansem opens the door and goes, "Oh!" and a bunch of light like flies out and kills him.
and I know that light and dark are primeval forces in the Kingdom Hearts universe.
Right.
Okay, so it's kind of like the Golden Land in Zelda. Like it's the Golden Land, like where the Triforce is, right? And then when you go there, if you're evil, and maybe you get the Triforce, it turns into the Dark World, and if you're good, it turns into it just stays the Golden Land, I guess.
Well, if you have the Keyblade, that's Greek symbol for key, not
Yes.
not K-E-Y.
Yeah.
Even though it is made from K-E-Y blades.
Yes.
If you have the Keyblade,
Yeah.
I believe that allows you to control the power of Kingdom Hearts.
Okay.
And then you can use the power to take over the world or whatever your plan happens to be.
Which and presumably you can control all the hearts.
No.
No. Okay.
You just get powers.
Okay. All right. That's fine. See,
I mean,
powers.
from what I've seen,
Okay. That.
you get stat boosts.
All right. You know what? That's cool. See, that's something I can just follow. We want to get to Kingdom Hearts because you get powers.
Well, we don't want to. The bad guy
Well,
does.
yeah, that's why people want.
Except not really.
Oh, okay. Because. Yeah.
Because it is etched.
Yes.
Actual arc words from the game.
Oh, it's etched. Okay.
I have no idea what that means.
It's etched in the scriptures or something.
I don't know.
Yeah.
There's, Pete and Maleficent are trying to find a black box, and at one point Pete's like, "The fuck are we doing this for? Like, we're never gonna find this thing." And Maleficent's like, "It doesn't. We're not gonna find the box because it doesn't exist." And he's like, "Then why are we looking for it?" And
Yeah.
she's like, "Because it is etched." And then she just walks away, and he's got this expression like, "The fuck?" And he
Yeah.
just shrugs and like follows along with her, and then you don't see them again for like the rest of the game. This is like around the midpoint of the game. So, and then at the very, very, very end of the game, somebody says those exact words again because it's etched.
It's etched.
And
All
again,
right.
like you don't. There's no context for that.
Sure.
But there's definitely going to be a Kingdom Hearts 4 for better or worse.
Oh, good. Wait. So okay, and you told me. Well, okay. So hold on. Here's your spoiler warning for the ending of Kingdom Hearts 3. You know, click away if you care.
Why are you telling people not to watch our video?
Cause man, the spoilers.
Well,
The
we could just not talk about this, and
Yeah, but-
allow people to enjoy this delightful, romp through Lobotomy.
But now I need to know. Okay, it's fine.
I can tell you between the videos.
They warned. They were warned. So
How about I just lie about the answer?
okay, fine.
Okay.
So it's gonna sound like a lie anyway. It's gonna sound like I'm making it
That's
up.
the fun thing. But I'm assuring our viewers that whatever I'm going to say right now is not the actual answer.
So the ending was that the Xehanort and other Xehanort
No.
were playing chess.
No. It's Xehanort and Master What's-His-Face.
Oh.
Mark Hamill.
Oh, the Asian beard. He looks. The guy that trained.
I literally don't know how his name is pronounced.
Yeah.
It's like Master Aeaclus or something.
Yeah.
But he's like a Jedi.
So they were playing chess on some kind of higher plane of reality,
Possibly.
right? Because they weren't where everyone else was.
They were, but they weren't.
Right. But their chess game made stuff happen in the real world, kind of.
I mean, it might have.
In, like, base reality.
It could have been an elaborate metaphor.
Or maybe it was a metaphor. I don't even remember why I asked.
Kingdom Hearts!
Yeah. Just go try to figure out the...
Oh, shit. I thought she spawned at 5, not 4.
Oh, it is 5.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, I didn't even realize.
Wait, did I have the dawn happen? The noon happen on previous runs of this? I don't remember. I don't feel like I did.
Wait, did she even melt anything? Oh, she did.
She did, yeah.
Thank God. I thought you paused, like, before they appeared. Then we're gonna have to pause again.
I don't remember the... I don't remember the noon... The dawn... The noon
Yeah,
happening.
me neither. I didn't even notice it. Are they still walking around? Do we just ignore them?
Well, they're there. I see white right there.
Oh.
So I mean, that's why, like, I saw it incoming, and I was like, I was confused because I literally don't remember that being a thing that happened. But I guess it is what it is.
Oh.
So yeah, so I've decided to try sacrificing like one guy with the pause, in the hopes that
Yeah, just because trying to do the work unpaused ends up sacrificing minimum one guy anyway.
yeah, exactly.
So it's just worth.
Might as well.
So make sure they're all worked on, and then get ready to bamboozle her with
Oh,
your...
come on! The shelter is melting down?
Well, you can just pop in and out and nothing
I
happens.
can, but I have to monitor it. It's just one more thing I have to monitor, because I can't leave anyone in there for like more than a second.
Right, okay.
Jesus, I hate this fucking day.
I'd say once everything is done, we gotta get everyone else, like, ready to... with their strong pimp hands.
And Schadenfreude is melting down, so I'm gonna have to avoid... Oh shit, Black's right there too, and Black's gonna unleash everything.
Oh god.
This is awful! Do I really just not remember this happening?
Yeah, like...
Before?
This is weird.
I'm pretty sure this didn't happen before.
Oh god, but we have to kill Black first.
Well, that's the thing. He's gonna free everyone. He's gonna
Yeah.
free everything in this area.
So we can't, like, devote everyone to slapping her during the stun.
And Red and Snow White are really bad. Well, I can have Red at least start attacking
Black, yeah.
Yeah, Black.
Okay, good.
So that'll be something. Shit, these guys all need things. I wanted to send these guys down to go help with her. I guess, like...
I guess we just got distracted by Kingdom Hearts.
Well, no, like, they were the events were coinciding. Like, there was nothing I could do to stop it from coinciding.
Yeah, but I don't remember it all happening at once like this before. That's the weird part.
No, I agree. It's very strange. Oh, this is the guy who got bit.
Oh. Look at him, he's cute.
Yeah. Gonzalez.
Okay, yeah.
Poor Gonzalez. Alright.
Alright, is that everything?
I think that's everything.
Let's do one more sweep. It can't be too careful, you know.
Yeah, I can't waste this opportunity.
Don't unpause till we've double checked.
So yeah, I see moving, I think, on all the meltdowns. And Red's leaving her confinement.
To go attack Black.
Yeah.
Do you think Red can kill Black before he springs guys, or should we devote people to Black instead?
Well, she's just gonna stop him. I believe that if he's busy fighting her...
If he's in combat, he won't start. Okay.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, so then everyone who's not working right now is on being a beatdown.
Right.
Is on the BB duty.
Alright, here we go.
Woo!
Let's unpause.
Gather your strength.
Where is, Oh, here we go. My other heavy hitters.
Yeah, make sure everyone's on their way there. Or, you know, I mean, we can't, but...
And these
be
guys...
confident that everyone's on the way there.
Yeah. Oh, she's just straight up leaving her confinement.
Alright, well... Oh, she's up the elevator now. Yeah, get everyone else to attack her as well. Oh, they're presumably already on the way.
Shit,
Okay, watch out for the shelter.
Okay, she's stunned. She's taking damage.
Okay. Is the guy in the shelter yet? Because we can't leave him in there.
Oh shit! I forgot about the shelter already.
Don't worry. We caught it in time. So now she's phase 2, so we use the clock, right?
Right.
So just clock it up. The hell is that? Oh, that's Venus stuff. Yeah. Now she'll get stunned. Hopefully not in the transition. Okay. The clock taking its sweet time.
I know. I can't see what's happening.
She's stunned.
Okay, so they're kicking her ass.
Can we administer heal bullets? So now we're pausing phase 3 and doing the work again, right?
Right. Well, now I'm gonna call the rabbits.
Okay, cool. So get everyone out of there. Alright. Let's try to position, guys, betwixt those 8 directional pillars if we have the time. If not, put on the appropriate colored shield.
Alright, I'm hoping the rabbits take her down. Oh, she's immune? Fuck. Anybody...
I mean, if you pause, you'll lose only one guy, right?
I will, so yeah, I should.
Just do that, and then do the work.
Although I think I waited a little bit too long, because all this shit is counting down really fast.
I mean, at least get guys moving, that's all you can do.
Yeah. This whole area's like down.
Common is better than not doing it at all.
Yeah, I'm just trying to stop it. But I just mean, like, all the timers are really fucking low.
Yeah.
Like, I don't think any of these are going to be caught. Oh, and this one. I got this guy.
Even though these timers are low, this was not bad. Like, this went smoothly up to this point.
This went a lot more smoothly.
This is a pretty legit, like, strat. Can you shield rabbits?
I don't think I can. I mean, I don't even know what's...
Red pillars over there.
Well, there's blue pillars, too.
Yeah. Well, she's taking damage.
She's taking some damage.
All the rabbit... Did she just leave? Oh, no.
Yeah, there's like a loop you get stuck in.
Okay, there's some rainbow-colored shit around. I don't know who that is.
I can't get in there to do those.
Yes, do the ones you can. Like, there's no point in watching the rabbits work, so use the time to do meltdowns.
Right.
Oh, that's red running around.
These guys are all busy.
Yeah.
And literally anybody go after that one.
Yeah. The tree's right there.
There's nobody on there.
Don't worry about it. They're still fighting. Oh, she's very close to dead.
She is, but the... Man, fucking rabbits got guys.
No, there's still at least one alive. Oh, there. It opened. Can we just now throw all remaining personnel at her and hope to God we win?
I can't even find my guys. There are people alive.
Yeah, they're still alive. Can we pay red?
No, red got out.
Okay. I mean, put shielding on those fucks and pray.
I'm just throwing like all the shields out.
Yeah, just do it. Oh, more's coming! Okay, that's red. Yeah, just do everybody. Her life is decreasing. More shields. You have 14 bullets. Just fire them. Just anything.
I'm trying, but there's...
You got it.
It's making like all this lag.
Don't worry, don't worry. Believe in yourself. Do the heal bullets work? Oh, they do.
Well, the sanity is more important.
Yeah, the sanity is more important. Where the fuck did she go? Oh, she went up. Don't worry about the meltdowns.
There's too
Just
much.
fight her. Bullet the guy shooting her.
Red is fucking me over. I think all my guys are dead, except like these two.
Just heal him with your 8 bullets.
God damn it! Fuck you, Red.
Oh, shit, we were so close.
I was so close.
Look at that, dude. Maybe turn around and kill Red.
Well, it's over now.
Damn, that was close. That, oh, I felt the victory. Why are you not over? Who's alive?
I don't know. Is she fighting Luna?
Maybe if these abnormalities.
Is there anybody?
Oh, there's one. And there's another one. Oh, you're just gonna go in the shelter?
No, it doesn't work.
Oh, okay.
I just remember she doesn't take damage from this.
I mean, why don't you just take your 2 guys and attack what's your face?
Like, I mean, I'm highlighting like big chunks of the facility.
Yeah, yeah.
I can't tell what I'm actually getting.
Damn. This was like on the verge of success. Look at her health.
Yeah.
Just doing it like a little more smooth the next time, I bet we'll win.
I should have paused like immediately after I got into phase 3 and just eaten the loss of the one guy.
But the thing is, I think this works. I think this can work. Because she'd be finished with just that much more health down, right? Yeah, so we can win.
Anyway, we'll see you guys next week.
All right.
All right.